Hello YouTube, Sam here from youtube.com/onlivegamer for the New Boston. And in this tutorial, we're going to be taking a look at stacks. Now, stacks are a collection just like queues or array lists, but stacks are a little bit different than queues. If you remember from the previous tutorial, queues use what is called FIFO, or first in, first out, such as a line of people at a ticket booth. And the first person to be in the line is going to get their stuff first, and they're going to be out first. Now, a stack is the opposite of that. A stack is a collection that uses LIFO, or so LIFO, which means last in, first out. So an example of this would be, let's say you're counting cards, or you set one down and then you set the next one on top of it and you start stacking them on top of each other. Well, the last one you put down is going to be the first one that you can pick up. So let's go ahead and make a little demo of a stack. So we'll come up here and we'll type private my stack as new stack. So we've created a new stack, and now what we need to do is we need to add some items to this stack. Now you can store whatever data type you want in here, because the argument for push or to add to the stack takes object. Although I've read that it is not good to use different data types in it, and that you want to stick to the same data type. So what we're going to do is we're going to type myStack.push, and it says insert an object at the top of the stack. So it's going to be the last object, and it's going to be the first one out. So this would be the equivalent of adding to an array list or in queuing for a queue. So we'll just go ahead and push 1, and we'll do this for some more values. So myStack.push2 will push 3, and we will just push 4 after this. Now we can also make duplicates of 4. You do not have to go in a certain numerical order. So what we can do is we can either remove an item from the stack, or which is the last item that is added, or we can peek at it just like we can do with a queue, and it won't take it out. So let's go ahead and make a little demo of this. So we'll type message box, and then we will do myStack.pop, and it says removes and returns the object at the top of the system.collections.stack. So what this is going to do is it's going to remove 1, and it's going to return it back to the caller. So when we call pop, it gets returned back to the message box, and that's what's going to display in the message box. And we'll just go ahead and convert that to a string for our message box, and you can see that if we go ahead and run this, it gives us 4, because it is last in, first out, and the last item we put in there was 4. So we'll type myStack.pop, and it should give us 4 again, because we have 2 4s in there. So it pops out the last 4, and then this one, it pops out the 4 before that. Now if we do that one more time, it will give us the value of 3. So you can see that it gives us 3 right there. Now we can also do peek. So if we type myStack.peek, it'll peek the last value in there. So we popped out 4, and we popped out 4 again. So what we have is 3. And then if we type message box myStack.pop.toString, it will remove 3 in there. So it's going to give us 3, and it's going to give us 3 again, because we never actually removed it, we just peeked at it. So go ahead and practice with some stacks and some queues and just remember that stacks are LIFO, or last in, first out, and queues are first in, first out. So once you got a little practice with some of those collection types, then go ahead and move on to the next tutorial, and thanks for watching.